How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to VoroMotors. I'm AJ Hart, here today with another guide to maintain your ride. For today's video, what we're going to be doing is a battery replacement for the Cruiser. Now, this isn't the most common thing that you're going to need to do. Maybe you're going to want to replace the battery after 2 years if you're noticing a real issue with the battery. Maybe holding a charge or keeping a charge, just because, natural wear and tear of a battery happens over the course of its lifetime. You leave it in overnight, it technically counts as overcharging, and it's gonna, little by little, trickle by trickle, affect the full power of this battery. So maybe after 2.5 years, you're ready to go ahead and replace it. Luckily, replacing the battery on the Cruiser is so easy. I was able to get it done within like 15 minutes. It's beyond easy. The only tools that you really need is a set of Allen keys and probably like a longer screwdriver style grip for those Allen wrenches. One of the screws is kind of difficult to get to. Rather than me stand here and talk about how easy it is, why don't we go ahead and just jump into it, get this job done, and get right on out back to the road. Let's go! To start this job off, we need to remove the 15 screws that hold the deck to the scooter. These screws come in 2 sizes. First, we will remove the 10 smaller screws on the outside of the deck. Then we can remove the 5 larger screws. First the 2 in the back, then the 3 in the front. Now the ones around the folding mechanism can be a bit tougher to do. In fact, the multi-tool that I was using was too wide, so I needed to go get another tool for this job. Well, bam! There we go. This will work much better. Now that all the screws are off, we can lift the back and pull the deck off. On the inside, you'll see this piece of foam. Make sure to not lose that. Now, in order to actually disconnect the battery, we need to get into the cables down here. So we're still going to remove the front U-deck. To take off the U-deck, take off all 4 of the screws in front, then remove the 2 screws on the side. When all 6 screws are off, we can knock the U-deck off. Now let's pull out the controller and we can see the battery's connections. The battery has 4 cables coming from it, 2 that come to the controller and 2 that run to the charger. Let's unplug all 4 of these. First, I'm going to unplug the thicker controller ones. Now we can grab the whole battery and pull it out. Even better, we can take the new battery and put it in. Make sure that the connections are facing the right side and feed them into the front of the scooter. Once the battery is in, slide it flush to the back of the housing. Now let's go look at those cables. What we need to do is make sure that we slide the thinner cables to the side and leave the thicker ones in the central space. We don't want to mix them up. So identify the thinner red and black cables and slide them through the small gap to the sides, towards the power button and charger. Once these are over here, we can plug them into the charger again. Red connects into the red, and black connects to the black. Then we can go for those thicker cables we left in the central area. Again, connect the black into the black and the red into the red. You should hear or see a pop when you plug this in. Now we can stuff all the cables back into the deck and put the U-deck back on. Let's go ahead and reinstall this all the way. Put all 4 of the front screws on and then tighten them down. And don't forget the 2 small screws on the side. Now to make sure that we've done the job right, turn the scooter on and hit the throttle. Looks good. Now we can put the deck back together too. Remember before you do this to put the foam piece back on top of the battery to ensure a snug fit inside the board. Now, let's get all 15 of these screws back onto the deck. Remember, there's 10 small ones on the outside and 5 larger ones on the inside. Once you have all of these screws on, the job is complete. And there you have it. Like I said, really easy. This might be one of the easiest jobs I've done on the Cruiser for a while. Sure, you still need to get into the U-deck, but I mean, that's the same with every job. Getting the actual battery out is so nice and simple. So with that being said, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the video with that today. Really quick in and out upload today. If you noticed any issues on your scooter and you have any questions about that, go ahead and reach out to us at support@VoroMotors.com. If you have any ideas for other videos you'd like to see us do, go ahead and drop those in the comments down below. If you liked this video, why don't you go ahead and hit us with a like, and if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. I'm always trying to pump out more content for this channel, trying to hit a minimum of 2 a week. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that this video helps, and I hope you enjoy your ride.